So today I'm going to walk you through what comes in the PackTalk Neo. This is the Duo package, so you get 2 of their units, and I'm actually going to be replacing my old Cardo Spirit HD. So if you're kind of wondering what comes in the box, I'm going to do an install on this older helmet that I have here, as well as show you what you get. So obviously this is a Duo, so we get 2 of the units right here, and I'm going to be using one of these, and the other one will be for a friend of mine. We went ahead and split this. And that's the cool thing about this Duo pack is you save a little bit on it, and of course you can get one for you and one for a buddy. We have our manuals and things here. We have some stickers. And then now we're going to get into the goodies. So we're going to have our mounting plate here. We'll take a look at that here in a moment. We've got our speakers, which I believe these are going to be the same size speakers that I probably already have in here. And so I probably won't need to switch those around. We have the microphones. This is a nice microphone here. It's got a really good bend to it. Just feels very quality. I like the feel of that. Then we have a little Velcro here to be able to attach that, kind of mounted on the inside of the helmet, which is pretty cool. This is the new mounting bracket. So you're gonna have your speakers, you're gonna have your mounting bracket, which is gonna go on the side, just like this. And that is the nice thing that I like about both the Spirit as well as the Neo. They do mount on the side with this bracket. It makes it really easy to take them off and charge them. So it's just a little bit of a different bracket there. So after pulling off these old speakers, I do want to show you the difference here. These new ones that come with the Neo are these JBL speakers. They do appear to be a little bit bigger than the older speakers. So I did go ahead and decide to pull these out because hopefully these are going to sound a little better. Not that the HDs were bad. Now nothing is going to be insanely high audio quality in a helmet, but it was definitely still good enough that I did enjoy listening to music when riding. So if you've never installed one of these before, the first thing you're going to want to do is pull all of the pads out of your helmet. Most helmets are going to come out with the pads on the sides, and I've also undid the few little snaps here for the liner, and this is going to allow us, you'll see there's a little recess back here, and it has these little pockets built in for your speakers, so they're not going to be too far pressed into your ears. They have a little recess there for them. And so these are our new speakers here. We're just going to want to find, we have obviously a short side and a long side. So our short side is going to be on the side where our mount's going to be, which this will need to be replaced with the new mount, but just for purposes of this video, I've just left it on right now. And so our short side is going to go here, and then we're going to run this other wire around through the back to the other side. Now this does come with a couple of little alcohol prep pads. I'm just going to use that to clean the inside here, and then I'll show you the next steps. We're just going to clean off those little ear places, and you can see how dirty that was, so it's good that we cleaned that. And then it comes with these little 3M stickers here. These are the soft side of the Velcro, and this has the harder side, but this really isn't too hard. But we're just going to stick these in the little ear pocket there, and then these are going to attach to it, and it'll keep it nice in place, so these aren't going to be moving around on you, which is fantastic. Next, we're just going to apply our little pad here. This is another soft side of the Velcro, and this is going to be what the microphone will attach to. So it'll be this right here, because this does come with 2 microphones. This one might be more used for like an open face helmet, and then what I'm going to use is this little one. This is what I had on my previous one. Just works really well on the inside, very minimal, as you can see here. And it also has Velcro there just to keep it nice and in place. So let's go ahead and get this off here, this little backing off of here. And I've actually got little lines in here from my previous one, so we'll just stick it right back in there, and I'll show you here what the finished product looks like. And this does such a good job at picking it up. It really doesn't matter where you throw it, anywhere in there. It's going to give you a lot of room to move these around. The next thing to do is, and I've also wiped this down with alcohol just now, is going to be to apply our new mount here on the outside. So I've removed the old mount. We're going to apply the new mount, and I'll show you what that looks like here, but this is just going to attach on here just like this. Here we go. Clips on like that, and it should be locking. There we go. So it actually has a little clip right here, so it locks in place. You can hear that, and we're going to push this little button down right here, and this allows it to slide out. So pretty cool. So we're just going to go ahead and put this about where I had it before on the previous one. We'll pull these little tabs off here, and this whole process really doesn't take that long. Didn't take me that long on my previous one. We'll throw it right about here. Should work. You can always get little refresh kits for this stuff too. That gives you all new sticky pads for the inside, for the ear, what am I thinking of? The speakers, the microphone, as well as this side piece here. So those things can of course be, moved to different helmets, or maybe you want to move this between different helmets, multiple helmets that you have. So now we should be able to attach the Cardo right here to the side Boom, clicks right on, looks nice and clean. And so the Cardo can come out. This is where you'll charge it via USB-C, makes it super easy. Clicks in with a positive click. Yeah, you just push out on this one. There we go. A little bit different than my old mount, but easy enough to figure out. And then if you do need to remove the mount itself, you can do that. And I actually really like this design because it allows you to remove this mount, which would mean that you could have an entire new setup on a different helmet and then easily just pull this off, which is pretty cool, and move it to a new helmet. From here, this is where we're going to connect both our microphone as well as our speakers together, and that is done with this cord right here. So it is USB-C in the back. So we're just going to plug this right in here, just like this, and we'll run these cords down, and they have two places that they're going to attach. The first one is going to be the microphone cord, which is this little guy right here, and it only plugs in one way, so it's very easy. And this is a pretty standard 3.5 millimeter, which is right in here. And at this point, you are good to go. We've got our microphone, we have our speakers, and then we have the Cardo on the outside, which is attached right here. So, and now it's just a matter of putting all these wires back on the inside here, usually obviously behind the padding. So you're just gonna kind of work those in. And I'm gonna put these pads back in here, tuck everything in here nice and behind. I will show you one thing on this little windscreen, which mine's all beat up, but I will show you, I did cut this right here. This is the only modification I made to my helmet, and you may have to do the same thing for your helmet. This is a bell qualifier, but right here I just cut this, and that allows this to go right inside here and allows these wires to slip right through that little crack there, and this can still get a nice tight fit. So that's the only modification I made. Other than that, everything is good to go with this helmet. I'll show you what the finished product looks like. And here we have the completed product all installed. As you can see, nice and clean here around the bottom. No wires sticking out anywhere, and I've just kind of tucked all those extra wires up in here. I had a little bit of extra room. So that's how you need to get a pretty clean job done on your new Cardo Neo. Hopefully this is helpful if you're looking at installing one of these and seeing what is inside the box. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.